What's going on, peeps? Chord G here. I'm here with another tutorial for Ricochet's the one and only theme song, because I think somebody had asked for it. So I'm gonna let my immense pianist, what's the word? My brain. Explain, how you would play that. Let's go.
Okay, let's start with the first section.
I just realised that.
So we've got a nice big bass down here and right hand up here. So this is an F, and this one's also an F, up to an F with the little finger, and then down to a C sharp. Now the rhythm for that is you hit your left hand, then the right hand comes in. You do that 3 times, and then you bring your right hand down and you go down to the E flat with your left hand and hit that one, and then your right hand comes in with G, B flat, E flat. Now you only have to do this bit once, because the other times it repeats the other sections, but this bit is only done in the beginning. So you hit that once, and then this, and then again. So that's the first section of the song. So I'm just going to play that in sequence for you. Okay, it goes straight into the next part of the song, which is back to the F, and so that run that I'm doing there is with the little finger on F, coming down to the E flat, D flat, C, then B flat, A flat, G, hit G again, back up to the A flat, down to the F. Now you just keep repeating that sequence for each left hand note. So I hit the left hand here with the first one, then I do the same thing but with the left hand going down to the E flat. I do it again with the left hand going down to the D flat. Now it's a little bit different on the last one. So you start off the same when you come back to the E flat, but instead of going to the G, well, instead of going to the A flat actually, and when I go to the B flat, and then I take both hands back down, so the left hand goes down to the D flat, and the right hand hits the F and the A flat together. And then I move up to the E flat in the left hand, and then the G and the B flat in the right hand. So I'll just show you how that whole sequence sounds all together. Okay, so now we're on to the third section, which is, well, we have this section which is exactly the same as the first bit. So we do that 3 times again, and then we come to the middle of the piano and hit the left hand on the F, and the right hand's just doing a little arpeggio. So you hit F, up to the little finger on F, C, A flat, F. And then we come into the chord section. So we hit that chord that we've just played. And if you want, you can do like a little tremolo after you hit the chord. So you're just vibrating the hand back and forth like this, but it's still the same notes. You just hit the notes, and then it's quite hard to do if you're not used to it, but if you just practice doing this with your hand, you'll get that nice little sound. And I also like to just keep that pulse going in the left hand with the thumb, or you can do it with both notes like that. Now we go down to the E flat, and the right hand moves up to G, B flat, E flat, and G. Next one, left hand moves down to the D flat, and the right hand's on A flat, D flat, F, and A flat. And we do one more up to the E flat with the left hand. Right hand is on B flat, E flat, G, and B flat at the top. And then right at the last minute we just go back, down. So left hand goes down to the D flat, right hand's on the A flat, and then up, back up to the B flat in the right hand, E flat in the left hand. So I'll just play that whole sequence for you. This is like the tremolo chordal sequence. So it's remember, it's after that little arpeggio, and then you start. Okay, now we come up to the last section of the song. So this is just octaves with both hands. So as long as you know which note it is, you know I'm just doing octave in the left hand, so A flat, and in the right hand, exactly the same notes. Then it's up to the B flat, back, down to the G, F. So that's a little sequence. It goes, and then we go. So that's a G, A flat, F, and then we do F again. G, A flat, right up to the D flat, back to C, and then back down to F. G, A flat, back down to the F. The last little bit is B flat, A flat, G, and back down to the F. So now I'll play that sequence for you. Now right at the end there, rather than coming straight to the F, you can go back up to the A flat and then down to the F. So that last bit. And that's where it goes back to the beginning again. So that F that I just played then is the start of the next beginning. So that we're back into it. So. And you'll notice you can play around with octaves. You don't always have to use the lower one. You can sometimes use the higher one if you want, just to mix it up a bit. And then after that, you come back to the... And then you're back to the repeat. So just so you know how the sequence goes, I'm going to play it once up to there from the beginning. So we've got... I'm just repeating now. If you want something a little bit extra there, after you hit the, you can do like a low note down here. Exactly the same note, but just a low one on the F. So you sort of go. But you've got all the sections now. You can play around with the sequence, and then it's just a matter of repeating it over and over again. So there you go. Hope you enjoy.
Hi boys and girls and everyone else who's watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope that was informative and the life's going all over the place. Ta-ra, and see you down the road.